So I always use these in my planner. I only just discovered it like a couple of years ago. Ta-da! These are the DTF transfers we got into the Sakura collection. So good. This could be a disaster for this launch if it hasn't, so let's unbox it together, shall we? Of it and people being disappointed in it, and I just need to put them on the backing card now and test them out and make sure the pins look nice. Oh, this pin looks so cute, what the heck? I forgot I have like 3 calls today, 3 meetings today, and I've got loads to do. Oh. I have to try and figure out how to use Google Hangouts because normally I'm the one getting the invitation and I just join, but I've never actually done it myself before. I have got Zoom, so I suppose I could use Zoom, but what do I do with it? Oh. Normally you can add it to a calendar, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to figure out in the future how to do that one because I think we may be working with someone with work experience, which we haven't done before. I really need to sort this drawer out. There's just so many stickers just laid out everywhere. I think I'll use Bond one. Look how cute these are. So pretty for the week. It's actually Tuesday. Yesterday was Easter Monday, so we had yesterday off. Although I probably should have just came in on the bank holiday because I am so behind on this Sakura launch. Obviously when I was planning this year I didn't plan to get like collabs like this. I think I need to factor this into next year's goals and plans because I wanted to do 4 big collections and shop updates this year, and to be honest, if I wanted the summer collection to go out, which needs to go out in March, I wanted it to be wedding themed. I should have been working on that like now in April. It's not just like collabs that I didn't anticipate happening like opportunities, and obviously I felt like this was an opportunity that could not be missed. Like I had to take this opportunity by the hands. I was really excited about it. But not just that, I've actually had some manufacturing issues. So I'm having issues with my washi stand. So I've just got a picture back from the manufacturer. I already shared this with my patrons a couple of weeks ago because they always see the behind the scenes first. And they are like ahead of schedule. But basically we had an issue with the cutout of the washi stands, and now we're having an issue with the height. I feel like the 3rd cherry blossom one, the new one, is a little too short. So what I'm going to actually do is get my iPad back out and extend the design so that it is the same size as the frog washi stand that we currently have in stock and the Bumblebutt one that we are sold out of. So I'm gonna get to work on that. I'm just so happy with my planner. I should really like not procrastinate, but actually staring at a pretty planner page really keeps me motivated. I don't know what it is, and it stays open on my desk and I just like it to look pretty. And today has been just a day of calls. I've got another call as well. Then I had to work on like the collabs and everything, and you just don't realise like how long those admin tasks seem to take. I think it's easy for people to see the small business side of me being aesthetically unboxing stuff or designing stuff and illustrating stuff, but the reality is a lot of it is backwards and forwards, email, admin. Also, I'm buzzing because I've just found my case of mild liners or midliners, you know, mild liners that I bought ages ago. I've been wondering where the heck these were. So I always use these in my planner, and I literally bought these years ago, and I use like these brown palettes, and I was like, where has my pastel ones gone that I bought? Look at them. They are so pretty. They're more like highlightery colours actually, but they're just a bit more pastel. And I only just realised, like I think halfway through last year, that this is another end. I thought it was just the highlighter end like this at the top. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. I thought it was just like that, but it actually has a whole other pen nib end that I only just discovered it like a couple of years ago. It actually has the illustration of it on the back, but I didn't even look at that. Ta-da! These are the DTF transfers we got in for the Sakura collection, which we are actually going to be using on tote bags. But I'm thinking, how heckin' cute will this be on a jumper? Dean also made up one of the tote bags. Look how cute this looks. How cute is that? Oh, I love it. The print quality is so good. If I'm being honest, I used to get my jumpers, my mushroom jumpers made up on direct to garment printing, and I didn't love the quality, if I'm being honest. This DTF quality is so much crisper and better quality, so I thought, well, why not try and attempt and add more to our plate? What I might do is like offer them as like, I don't know, like a pre-order and take pictures of them. These it's a little too big for me now. And maybe take pictures and then offer them as pre-orders, and we'll print them to go, and it'll take around 2 weeks to manufacture, maybe 3 weeks. But look how vibrant it looks with the DTF. And we asked our manufacturer how long the DTF transfers last, and they have been tested up to 50 washes. Oh my gosh, I love them. I think it's just way more vibrant and colourful, and the print is way nicer. For those of you who've had my tote bags, I'd love to know what thoughts are in the comments of how you find the tote print, because I think they're really vibrant and crisp and just, I don't know, they just really pop. So this is my new favourite loungy studio jumper. Ta-da! Anyway, enough of that. Look what's come in. It's the enamel pins. This has been the longest I've had a box of enamel pins in my studio without opening it. Oh, ever. Like literally this has been sat staring at me in the studio waiting to be unboxed. I can't believe I've left it a whole week because I wanted to unbox it on the studio vlog with you guys. I'm actually going to set up my iPhone camera as well, because I love to do like a reel / unboxing of me taking it out and stuff. But let's unbox it. Oh, heavy boys. I really hope these have turned out okay, because this could be a disaster for this launch if it hasn't. So let's unbox it together, shall we? Oh my goodness, my enamel pins have arrived for the new Sakura collection. Let's unbox them. He's so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Oh. Oh my goodness, my enamel pins have arrived for the new Sakura collection. Let's unbox them. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Oh, so shiny. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, stop. This is too cute. goodness, look at these pins. How cute. So we have Pudding the dog. The only thing I have noticed, which is a bit of a shame, is can you see his, oh, you probably can't see, that's why it's a shame. This here, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but this is a screen print in detail that I paid for, but I do think the colour is too similar to the colour that's already on the plating, so you can't really make it out as well. I would have liked that to be a little darker, but look at the little leaf at the back. All the other details are so pretty, like in his tail, but if I had to change anything in this pin, I would probably get this darker next time. But look at his little cherry blossom cheeks as well. I did this on Valentine's Day where I made it into hearts when he was a cupid, and now if you notice the little details, his cheeks are little cherry blossoms. I think this one might actually be my favourite one because I can just see this on like the lapels. Like literally this would make the best brooch ever. This is just a sweet little cherry blossom branch with little screen printing details again. My patrons actually recommended me making a little tiny one, which is this little dinky pin, and I think it looks so cute. Also, have you noticed anything? Ta-da! Look at the backing! The backing is also cherry blossom. How cute is that? So this is a little tiny dinky cherry blossom, which will look good on anything, to be honest. And then last but not least, we have a very big shiny bumblebutt sat on a sakura branch. Ta-da! And look, I didn't forget the sparkle in the wings like I did with the bumblebutt spacesuit pin that I did. Ta-da! Which one is your favourite one? Please let me know in the comments below. Oops, I've turned this little dinky one upside down. Oh, so I am super happy with how they turned out. It's always super fun unboxing enamel pins because you send them off so far in advance that you kind of forget what your designs look like in the first place. But there's also a bit of dread as well because I'm like, oh, what's going to go wrong? But luckily I think we can still sell these and they still look really pretty and nice. I think it's going to all tie together. So tomorrow when we come into the studio, we're going to be getting to work on designing backing card scenes for them so that they stick out. I'm thinking maybe a tree. I might actually get my sketchbook out and plan the backgrounds for it. I think this would look good as an extension of a tree. I don't know, so we're gonna get to work on getting our sketchbooks out and sending off for the enamel pin backing cards. One question I actually get is what type of dog is Pudding, and I've seen the best reel. Anyway, you know what I mentioned in a couple of studio vlogs ago that one of you guys commented about Bon Bon and doing a what's in your carrot backpack. Well, it's been Easter weekend and I felt super inspired, so when I was sat on my sofa watching Love is Blind, which I've never seen before, and I was hooked straight away. I literally binge watched the full season. I illustrated and finalised the Bon Bon what's in your backpack, and this is what I came up with. I thought it looked so cute. So let's take a look at what's in Bon Bon's backpack. First of all, we have this little mini garden tool and some plant cuttings, emergency tulip seeds. Then we have some little baby carrot snacks, which is so cute. An occasional dicky roll for special occasions only. A little water bottle, which is a carrot shape. A little pot of honey from Bumblebutt. And we also have a little notebook and pen. I actually forgot to add his little lettuce sandwich that he also has in his backpack. But this is everything Bon Bon has in his little backpack. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. After this illustration, I couldn't stop looking at it, and I feel confident now to get to work on my illustrator book. If you guys seen in the beginning of the videos, I did mention that I wanted to get my first children's book on the go this year. I feel like I am getting more confident in my illustration skills to be able to do a book. I have already illustrated a full illustration book, but it wasn't for Katnipp, and I was commissioned to do that book, which was amazing. So I know I can do it, but I feel like with it being tied to Katnipp, I've been really worried about it not being good enough or not doing a good enough job of it, and people being disappointed in it. And I feel like now, after reading all of your encouraging messages on YouTube community and on Instagram, I feel confident to finally go ahead with that. It feels like it has to be perfect, and I'm one of those people that says you just have to learn and experiment along the way. So I know my first book is not going to be perfect, but I feel gonna be perfect. So I just need our first book in Katnipp, should I say. It's not gonna be perfect, so I just need to go ahead and do it. Anyway, I'm gonna get my sketchbook out and I'm gonna plan my enamel pin backing cards. Also, Dean is super happy with the seat press. You love it, don't you? He's like, I'm so happy with the seat press. You don't have to do anything. You just kind of stand around and wait for it to unload. If you haven't seen us unboxing this, we try it out. Look, it's gonna do it. Oh, what an automatic baby. Look at that, Dean. Ooh, gingham mouse mat. Is that an order?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so pretty. I love these colours. Anyway, let's get our sketchbook out. Alright, I finished designing the enamel pin backing cards. I think I'm pretty happy with how these are going to turn out. I'm going to do scenes for 3 of them, but I think the little mini pin, because it's kind of minimalistic, the design itself, I decided to do the backing card quite minimalistic as well, so I might just use like block colours maybe. With Bumblebutt, I'm going to do some foreground pieces like this, as if they're in the front, but I'll have to see how it lays out on the backing card because it might be a little too large for that. And then I might do some little details that are blur in the background, you know, so it gives the illusion of like kind of a 3D effect when it's sat on the card. So these will be larger at the bottom, and then Bumblebutt will be sat on there, and then the background will be blurred. And then with this one, I'm kind of just going to do these twisted branches and everything to match the pin to go in the background. And then with Pudding, I'm going to do him on the scene like I'm doing the mouse mat, with like kind of a field behind him with cherry blossom trees. Honestly, I've been feeling so tired. I feel so lethargic, and I mentioned this in the last one. I'm going to call it the spring sleepies because that's literally what I get every year. I've just been feeling really chill and I need to like get to work on this launch, but it is relaxing, kind of getting my pencils out and stuff. I really enjoy doing that. Anyway, now I'm going to turn these sketches that I've just done into the actual backing cards. Then we're going to do a test print, and I'm going to put these on because sometimes the positions don't work well, so I'll show you the results of the test print and then I'm going to send it off. But I also have a couple more things I need to send off today because the mouse mat backing cards are sold out. Also, I forgot, I made a whole list, can anyone remember this, of all the stuff I wanted to do for this launch. Oh my goodness, when I look at this, it looks like I've barely achieved anything so far and we're running out of time. But to be fair, the stickers, I'm going to do that this week. This was what we laid out, just to re-jog your memory if you haven't seen the last vlog when I was planning this whole collection. The washi stand actually really looks like this, which is great. But we also have like the pin banners to do. We did the tote bags, so that's really good. We did the large mouse mat. We just need to convert them into the smaller mouse mats, so those who prefer smaller ones. And then next up on the list is all these stickers to do, and then I can tick them out. So also normal mouse mats, some mugs, and the glass tumblers are actually arriving, but they're not going to come in time for this launch, unfortunately. just need to put them on the backing card now and test them out and make sure the pins look nice. Oh, this pin looks so cute. What the heck? Look how dinky it is. Oh, that's the cutest little pin I've ever done. Ah. Ah. Whoa, this has got a big scratch on it. That's like a C grade second. Look at this one. Don't know if you can see, but this one is a seconds pin because it's got a big scratch and the screen print's slightly off center. So I'll test it out with a different one. Oh my goodness, I am just super happy with how these have turned out. I actually don't think that I need to make many adjustments at all in these. The only thing that I probably need to do is, this is an example of what the back is going to look like, and I don't know if you guys can see, but this text up here is off center, which is really weird because when I look digitally at it, sometimes you just can't see that things are off center unless they're printed. So I always recommend doing a test print if you are planning on doing things like backing cards or packaging, because then it helps you visualize it when you actually have the physical product. And as you can see, this top title here is off center, but look how cute the Sakura backing cards are to go with this collection. I think this might be the best set of pins that I have ever done personally. The colors are totally up my street, just everything about it I absolutely love. And this little dinky Sakura, I don't know what it is about this, but I did like a minimalistic looking backing card to go with it. I started adding a little extra details, but I think it goes really, really well. And the little dinky pin's just in the center. It's so good because this pin is so versatile. You could put this on anything and it's just a little bit more, I don't know, it's just really pretty. And then we've got a collectible pudding, we've got obviously Bumblebutt, and we've got this branch which actually turned out super cute as well on the backing card. Look at that. I'm so happy with how they've turned out, honestly. It just makes me so happy to look at them. All the colour palette is just so up my street, and there's something about this collection that I absolutely love. And I'm just going to do one big marketing campaign, I think, after this collection has launched, to share everything. I'm going to do like the enamel pin backing card, like real, like how I developed it. You guys will have seen here on YouTube all of that, but on my Instagram sometimes I have a different audience, or like there's people who don't follow the YouTube videos as well, so I have like different people, and often I'll get questions that are normally answered in my YouTube channel, and people obviously don't always watch YouTube videos, and I forget that because I love being here with you guys, and I forget that not everyone who follows me over on Instagram or even TikTok necessarily watches like 20 odd minute videos of me working behind the scenes, and I need to remember that. And I think I need to share more about my development on Instagram and everything, but here is where I really deep dive into my thought process and everything. Editing Catherine here. So I'm currently editing this week's studio vlog and we are already at 23 minutes. I have some very exciting footage where we unbox some new tumbler heat presses which are pastel pink, but I'm going to save that for next week's studio vlog. So watch out for that. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in next week when we'll get to work on the mouse mat designs, which turned out super cute, and we unbox our new pastel pink heat presses. See you then. All right, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.